recently I had a discussion with someone, and the topic of self-discipline came up, and we had different views. We had opposing views as to the importance of self-discipline. My belief is that regardless of what skills we want to accomplish, regardless of what skills we want to master or what skills we already have, self-discipline is critical. What are your thoughts? I am Yvonne A. Jones of 50andwisercoaching.com. So here's my perspective on self-discipline, and I'm sharing this because perhaps those of you who are listening will have opposing views, or you may share some of what I have of my perspective on the topic. We all, especially if we're business owners, we all need to master certain things in our business. There's communication skills, there's money management skills, survival skills, resilience, professional skills, people skills. There's so many skills, but if you really stop and think about it, in order to effectively enable all of those things to come to fruition or to put them into good use, put them into effect, we need self-discipline. Why is that? Because self-discipline is what will allow us to focus on the different aspects of things, of these qualities in our life. And self-discipline is not easy. We know that, right? To achieve self-discipline, you basically have to learn to control your mind. In other words, like I'm working today I'm working on different things, and I know the detriment about multitasking. So what I do is to focus for, say, 20 minutes on one thing, and if I have to change and go to something else, I go to the other thing, and we come back to the other thing as I'm doing. But it takes discipline not to allow yourself to try to do too many things at once. Also, it takes discipline to focus so that the challenges and the temptations that come across your desk, your computer, whatever it is, that you don't succumb to them. Would you agree to that? And this is why I firmly believe that regardless of the various attributes and qualities that we cultivate, self-discipline is so important. Now, I know that we don't all have the same weaknesses, human weaknesses and challenges. There are some people who have an innate ability to focus without any challenge whatsoever, but their strength may be our weakness or vice versa, right? So when those temptations and obstacles that litter our path on the way to success, if we don't have the quality of self-discipline, then it's very easy for us to get sidetracked. And when we think about our desire to succeed, committing to a long-term goal is essential. And committing to a long-term goal is the beginning of self-discipline. In other words, you would have mastered the skill of self-discipline, and now you're going to implement it when you have a huge goal. So once you've made that decision that you're going to pursue a particular course, then it is the discipline, the way you discipline yourself to follow that one goal. That's what's going to kick into high gear. And we know that when you just start a business, any business at all, you're going to, along this path, is to select and identify a feasible goal. What do I mean by that? Examine the goal on the basis of what's your why. Why do you want to achieve this goal? What's your end game? How is it going to contribute to your overall why, your big goal that you have for yourself and your life and your business? If your goal is not feasible, when you have analyzed it, always remember there is nothing written in stone. You can change your mind. You can move on to a different goal because or how you're going to reach your goal, because your goal doesn't change, but how you get, or your why doesn't change, but how you get to achieve the why is what is important. So the path may have to be different. You may have to go back and rewrite the goal to take you to fulfill the big why. But never forget that self-discipline, your intention, your decision to focus on what you want to achieve is what is going to take you from point A to point B. Let me know in the comments if you agree with that, because I'd really love to get your opinion as to your thoughts on how important is self-discipline in your life. I am Yvonne A. Jones, again of 50 and Wiser Coaching, and just popping in to share my thoughts on a topic that came up in a discussion recently about the importance of self-discipline. Talk with you again soon.